Here we go. Hi, everybody. We're back. The final hour today, Thursday, November the 10th. What a day. 1,000 point gain on the Dow, 1,070 points. The market doesn't want to give it back yet. The hope is that everything is going to be fine. Dogs and cats can sleep together. There's not going to be any problem here whatsoever. I hate to break the feeling of good times, but I really don't think so. But today is a one-day shot. We're up 180 on the S&P, Nasdaq up 655. I don't know who wants to hold stock through this weekend. I got me, man. But what can I say? Tesla is 185.98 up 839. It's been higher. Tesla was at 193 on the pre-market. The high today in the overall market, 191. But we're back to 185.94. And we're slowly giving a little back here. Apple did hit 144.61 just a few moments ago. This is the high of the day. We're up $9.70 on Apple. Now, moderate inflation, which is an anomaly. This is a 1 month wonder print. That's all we got today. Apple has got iPhone problems. They've got lack of demand. They can't get product out fast enough. The factory where they produce it is short-staffed. People have walked off the job. They're lockdowns in China. Apple will not make the money they made a year ago in the current quarter coming up and the one after that, at least. There is no reason from a corporate point of view that the shares should be higher. None. This is just euphoria and a lack of sellers going, oh, well, if the stock's going to go up, I won't sell any today. I'll sell some later. There's tax loss selling coming into Apple. Those of you who don't know, this stock hit a high of 182.94 this year. A lot of stock changed hands between 155, 175, a lot. There could be tax sellers coming into this market in the next few days and weeks, taking advantage of write-offs. They'll take a higher sell price. If they can sell out at 144, 150 like it is here, they'll sell it here rather than at 134. But eventually, the sellers will outnumber the buyers, but not today. GameStop 24.57 up $1.46. Volume of 5 million shares today, 1.2 million pre-split. The low was 23.91. The high was 25.70. That high was set at 10 this morning. We haven't been anywhere near that level since. This has been 4 hours, 5 hours. We're not even close to that. So at 24.58, yeah, we're up $1.40, but we were $1.12 higher than this. And just about an hour and a half ago, we went down to 24.01, and it might test that again. Still a gain on the day. We'll see. SoFi 526. The high today 544. 10 o'clock this morning. We haven't been there since. 59 million traded. A good day. Really heavy trading? No, a good day, but not a heavy trading day. HPQ $29.06. The high today $29.29. First thing this morning in the first 45 minutes. We had a 12:30, 12:45 dip. We were at 28.64, and now we're 29.06. So we've gained 42 cents from the intraday low to be now at 29.06. We'll see if this holds. In the last hour, a lot of profit taking might still come in. Amazon 95.76 up $9.62. We did hit a high today of 98.69. On Home Depot, a good day, up $23, a very good day. A high today was 314. It's trading at 309.86. See if that can hang around here. Cisco is having a good day. The high this morning, $45.81. The shares could not get anywhere near it until it took a run. Starting at around 1 o'clock today, we were sitting at 44.78 or so, and we've gone from 44.78 to 45.32. Doesn't sound like a lot. It's a 50-cent move, but this now brings us within 50 cents of the high of the day. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. It's trading at 16 times earnings, so it's fairly well priced right here. We'll see what it wants to give us. Hey, I'm happy for those of you who have deep in the money calls on Cisco. I'm happy for those of you who are writing options on Cisco. And if the shares have risen enough for you to do rollovers and roll-ups, great, great, great. Right. Go from November, December to January, February, bring in more money and higher strikes. Fabulous. You got to love this. Pfizer today, 47.42 right now, up 70 cents. Pfizer's high today, 47.75. That was between 10 and 10:30 this morning. It couldn't hold it. We backed off to 46.86. So that was almost a 90-cent drop from the high of the day. That was around 1 o'clock today. And now we've had a little run up. And like I say, the market now at 1,086 higher. Pfizer's part of the reason why we're up 72 cents, but only 9.9 million traded. There is not a huge wave of buying it in volume. It's just people pulling their sell orders, backing off, going, well, if they're coming to chase me, I'll let them chase me on the way up. I'm not going to slam the market down. Happy to take more money. We'll see if this can continue at 47.44. Netflix up $17 to $272 today. IBM is up $339 to back to $140.78. The Microsoft shares have had a very good day. They're holding a nice gain here for hours and hours and hours. We're at $239, up $14.89 on the day. Trading at 25 times earnings, however, a bit rich. In the last 3 months, just back in early November, say 3rd, we were at 214. We're now 239. So, we've got a little $25 bump here. But I will say this, August the 15th, we were at 293. So September 15th, October 15th, November 15th, and soon to be October 15th, 4 months ago, we were at $292. That was the high of the summer, most of the year. The only time in the last year it's been higher than that is last year, November, at the highs of the market. 343, 349 was the all-time high. So 239 versus 349, we're $110 below the all-time high. The all-time low, 213. So we're closer to the low than high. Good day today on Microsoft. Can it hold? We'll find out. Vanik Semiconductors. This is a stock that has really bounced back a little bit here. The low 166.97 just a few weeks ago, August, around the October 14th, around October 14th or so. That was what looks like to be the low of the year. And here we are now, 211.50. We're up $17 today. We've had a very good run in the last month or so. This is the last month on Vanik Vectors, the semiconductor fund. It's all up, 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 up. But if you look at the 3-month run, you can tell it came from up here all the way down, and now we're only back to here. We're just, I get my finger over there. We're nowhere near the high from 3 months ago. And from 6 months ago, we're still have a long way to go. So it sounds good, looks good, feels good, 211. But these aren't near record highs, and I don't know if we keep going. But we're up $17 today. There was maybe a bit of a short squeeze caught there. Who knows? Adobe having a good day, up $29 today to $328. We've got, let me take a look at some other stock. Goldman Sachs is having a very good day today, $379, up $17.35. Google is up $657 to $93.98. Boeing is up $10 today to $179. For the last 3 months, this would be the best level in 3 months, probably the highest level in 6 months. This is the last year on Boeing, the full year. So we were way up here, cratered here. Now we're back to there. The low of the year, 113. We're at 179. So this is a $63 recovery or $66 recovery. The high for the last 52 weeks, 233. But I got to tell you, beyond a year ago, back in 2021, we were at 255. We've come down a long ways. And back in March the 4th, 2019, this is a $422 stock. It's 179. So it's coming back, but it's got an awful long way to go. And at the moment, there are no earnings coming out of here. So there's no PE multiple. It's momentum driven at the moment. Moderna up $4.68 today. We were in the negative midday today. We came back to recover the low today, 161. We're back to 167.91. We'll see how that holds up. Meta, the old Facebook, up $11 to 112.50 today. It's been kind of running in top, stop, ran, just kind of inching higher. ME, 23andMe up 42 cents today to 313, having a very good day. Rocket Lab up 66 to 540, high of 571 today. Matterport is up 34 cents to 296 and a half. ATIP is unchanged, 66 cents on the nose. Smart Rent up 24 cents to 264. This looks like the high of the day. Spire is at 144, up 20 cents today. Sextera is up 32 and a half. So every one of our former SPACs are all higher today. Every single one. Royal Caribbean up 485 to 57.38. Bed Bath Beyond is up 17 and a half cents to 371. Carvana holding a 226 gain at 984. It's just been shellacked this week. 8.99 is the last trade on Robinhood, up 59 cents. BlackBerry is ahead by 27 and a half cents. Norwegian up 139, Carnival at 118. Target up $11. JP Morgan up $5. Costco up $19 to 509. Walmart up 268. Disney up 335 to $90. Still a ways to go to recover from the shellacking the other day, and don't know if this will hold. We'll see. Nvidia is up $18 to 155 today. American Airlines up $1.01 to $14.98. That's the power of an announcement that we got today that inflation was 0.5 percentage point lower in September for the annual rate than for August. We'll see what happens now for October, November, December. I mean, just going forward, more inflationary pressure will come. Time will tell. The Dow up 1,117 points. They are celebrating in Wall Street with a run today, but it isn't across the board that everyone is having massive gains, but there are good gains out there. We're up 188 on S&P. We're up 681 on NASDAQ, having a fabulous day. 6.5 percentage point gain on NASDAQ. The Dow's up 3.5. So the Dow should be up 2,000 points to match NASDAQ. NASDAQ was really heavily sold, though, going into the day. The S&P 500 up 188, which is 5% today. Let's see what's going on. We're up 56 cents on oil at 86.39. GameStop holding right now at 24.71 with a gain right now of 160-ish share. Those of you who are writing options, most of you who are here do write options. It's a great day for rollovers if you can take advantage of them. Let the market go. If the market wants to go higher, let it go and run with it. Move into higher strike price calls if you can. Don't worry. Rugman is always here to look after you. It's all good. Cheers to you. Fantastic. We'll see how this market really handles this gain here. I'm still very, very doubtful that a lot of things have improved. I think there's a lot of deterioration going on in fundamentals, earnings fundamentals, and so on. So we'll see what's going on. Flint Creek Soap Company. I got back all of my covered calls. I bought them all back. Those 250s that I wrote, set them up for buyback at 39 cents. Good till canceled. I will wait, arms are crossed. So now she's going to try to resell them again for 39 cents each, and that is another gain. And turn around and buy a whole bunch of the stock if you get it. Well, we'll see if this gives. With the stock at 66 cents, these 250 calls are way out of the money, even for 2024. Interesting move there to just slowly bring them all off the table and say, hey, thanks, I'll take them all back. That's okay. I sold them at 30 cents. I'll buy them at whatever you pay for them, a dime or something like that. Way to go. I'm just taking a look here at this series of contracts. The January 2024 ATIP 250s are 15 to 20 cents right now. That's all they're showing for a bid ask. And the 5s are 5 to 10, and the 750s, no bid, offered at a nickel. Oh, that makes sense. There you go. For November, the 250s are no bid, offered at a nickel. There's no value whatsoever. For December 2022, the 250s have no bid. For January 2023, the 250s have no bid. For February 2023, no bid on the 250s. March, no bid on 250s. May 2023, no bid on 250s. Just the January 2024s are 15 to 20. With 3,400 in existence, there's a 15-20 bid-ask spread right now. And there you have it. That's ATIP with a 66-cent stock. That kind of makes sense that you wouldn't have a lot of bids on contracts right now because the lowest are 250s at the moment. All right, let's keep an eye on the rest of it here. GameStop is what we love watching more than anything else. And we're at 24.83 a share right now with the Dow up 1,142 points. We've got S&P up 192 and NASDAQ up 692 points, 6.69% gain on the NASDAQ market. Thank you, those of you who are hitting the thumbs up the thumbs up button for us. I appreciate it. Our Uncle Bruce, are you on tomorrow? Oh, yeah, I'm here tomorrow. Number 40 says Arturo. And thank you for that donation, whoever that was. Thank you for the donation. Let's take a look on PayPal. Who was that? Thank you. We'll see if this pops up. Here it comes. Thank you, Kevin. What are your thoughts about Matterport? And great thanks for all the extra effort you're investing into our group. Seems to work out for me. Fantastic. Thank you, my friend. Dortmund, Germany. Thank you so much. Matterport, I love all our SPACs. I mean, I do. I'm a fan. I think these are early days for these companies. Matterport is no exception. The 3D imaging software. This is the future of real estate. This is the future of construction. This is the future of how you sell houses, whether they're existing or brand new, or houses that are imaginary that are being drawn up by the architects. New subdivisions, this is how you sell them. This is how you market, and you will sell hotel rooms going forward. This is how you're going to sell Airbnb weeks or days. This is how you're going to do cruise ship sales. This is how I think the future of all-inclusive resorts will be marketed. Matterport. These properties will be Matterported, and people will be able to see the actual suite that they're going to rent. They'll be able to see where it's located in the property. They're going to be able to go all around the hotel property or resort property they're going to stay at. They're going to be able to visit all the pools and the beach and walk through the lobby and the bars and the restaurants. I think Matterport is the future of a lot of real estate. And these are the earliest of earliest days. And yet this company has come so far down the road. But I got to say, $2.97 a share, up 35 cents today. It's one of the most, it's known but not known by enough of the folks out there. So there you have it. Fiscal results are coming out tonight, I guess, after the bell. And they've got a ton of cash they're sitting on. They are growing their clientele. They're growing their personnel to handle their growing business. I can't imagine a realtor. I can't imagine a real estate professional within 2 years from now not Matterporting every listing they're involved with. I can't imagine it not happening. I believe that some of the best selling real estate out there now is where professional photographers come in and take professional photography, where you stage a home and you photograph it in a professional way. This Matterporting is the new way to do it. So I can see where professional photographers will offer traditional photographic highlighting of a property, but I can also see them Matterporting it and saying, I can do this. Now the customer can turn it around and see all around them, the top, the bottom. You give them full control, and this property can be viewed globally. in 3D at a moment's notice. I can't imagine that won't be the new normal. And Matterport is the world leader. They're by far the largest company in this space, and I think they're going to make a fortune. I just feel it's going to be great, but it's early days. What can I say? Michael, market is open tomorrow. Cloud 7, we're here. Splair, I think I'll close the Tesla short in a couple of minutes and buy some Matterport on leverage at eToro for another quick flip. I have still good feelings for the earnings and whatever tomorrow. BZ, I'm number 49. TIF, I'm number 47. Christine Unkerus, I wrote 10 24s on GameStop that expired tomorrow. I got 104 for them. Kind of ballsy. Well, yeah, I mean, you're in the money, 84 cents. So there you go. But hey, we've seen the stock move up or down $2 at any old time. So, you're doing what you're doing. It's your style. I hear you. MK, that CPI read gotta be fake though. Bill Coin, going out to buy a new house and a new car. The good times are here. And let's see, Coyote, Bloomberg has already begun capitalization talk again. There you go. All right, a 10% gain on Meta today. Lorraine is here. Thank you, Lorraine, for popping in and throwing a thumbs ups our way. Very much appreciated, all of you. Yeah, it's one of those days today where the market has had a good one. I don't think it can last myself. Just kind of, certain stocks are being bid up that shouldn't even be where they are, let alone, having any kind of upside. Earnings are going to be disappointing for a number of companies here, a high number of companies. I think there are going to be disappointing earnings coming out. And these shares are on borrowed time at these levels for many cases. And I just am not too convinced that you want to be all over this market pushing it up. But again, that's this old man. I'm just, relaying my experience from 1979 for whatever it's worth. Anyway, there you go. Coyote, I saw the CPI data and I thought, well, the market will be happy, but I did not expect this foolishness. A whole lot of people are about to get dunked on relatively soon. And this is why, as an option writer, you got to just say, look, do what you want, market. I don't have to worry about it. If this market wants to go up, fine. I will roll up my contracts to higher strikes. I'll go forward another month or two. I will take more money off the table if you're handing it to me, because evidently you want to play, and I'll let you play. I'll give you contracts to play with. But I got to tell you, in a couple of days from now, a week from now, 2 weeks from now, I have a feeling a lot of you folks are going to be offering 15 and 30 and 40 cents on the dollar for these same contracts. And they're going to be happy, desperate to give them back to you. I sense a bloodbath coming for those who went long today, because they're overpaying for performance that isn't there. I cannot see how this is the beginning of a 6-month trend where inflation now will drop. I don't see it. Too many outside forces are going to screw up with these prices. And the Fed can't guarantee that inflation is done for. I just don't think so. A 0.5 point increase in December, most likely. Rates will go higher. Mortgages will hit 7.5 to 7.75, keeping the housing market flat on its back. There is not going to be a surge of housing starts and a whole bunch of job creation from the Housing and Construction Center. Even commercial projects will be put on hold, because there will be developers going, do I want to build a new commercial building with 7.5% money that I got to borrow, with 7-8% inflation that could go higher from here, and a slowing economy for the next 2 years? Why build now? And that is the other thing about this economy. I just have a feeling that those in the higher echelon offices who have to make judgment calls about their firm's capital, they're going to keep it close to their vest. I don't think they're going to want to spend. Anyway, there it is. What can I say? What else? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Nick, 57 thumbs ups. Thank you. And Rugman, you get a sub and a like. Thank you, Casey Campbell. Let's see. Aiden Cash, I have a question about the way short squeezes work, if you don't mind. What's your question? Bobby, hello, Uncle B and everybody, although you're not a member, so I may have cut you off. Nick, Uncle Bruce, can CPI be manipulated to look great? Who determines that number? Well, that's done by government agencies. And even this whole thing about the CPI forecast, in Canada, it's been a huge debate for decades. Analysts out there are saying the government goes out and does surveys for pricing, but the real world Canadian doesn't experience the kind of inflation that the government says you're having. And it's the same in the United States. And this so-called CPI number is a national number. It's not a regional number. So what is your inflation rate in Southern California versus Seattle area versus Boston versus Chicago versus Miami? It's all different. It's different everywhere, always has been, always will be. This is a conglomeration of an average, and sometimes the numbers can get skewed. I'm not convinced that good times are here now and we're going to go back down with lower interest rates and a zero interest rate policy. There will be no QE coming, no quantitative easing coming at all, which means money is going to get tighter and tighter to get. I see worse days ahead from that angle, but I'm talking longer term, not today. There's that. There's today, and then there's the rest of it. Mr. Gregory, I like this channel. I learn a lot. Thank you, sir. Matthew 61, number 6. I think this run goes a little longer. We'll find out. And what else? So Uncle Bruce, Adam is saying, so Uncle Bruce, I think I did some clever trades today. I wrote 2 GameStop $24 calls for November for $1.90. That brought my average up to 133 from yesterday's 90-cent trade. What are your thoughts on that? So you wrote some more calls to add to calls you've already written, and okay. So $24 calls, the stock's 24.81. Your average now is 133, and they're in the money 81 cents. Giddy up. Okay. They die in November in 12 days. You have 12 days to watch for shrinkage, and I like your chances. I do. The market, I think, is open tomorrow, as far as I know. Isn't it? The bond market is closed, but we're open on the stock market. That's right. Casey, I'm number 72, Bruce. I am here for you. Mirko, I'm 77. Thumbs up, buddy. In the words of Bruce, Uncle Bruce, who's going to want to hold stock over the weekend? I want out. I want my money. JJ wrote GameStop February 25 calls for 520 today. Constantine, my December 25 at 287 are 367. My arms are folded. I'm not doing anything exactly. Zach, Uncle Bruce, I had to do my biggest roll up yet today. My BAC call that I wrote for December 18 for 205 did nothing but kept going up for a month. The price was at 29 when I wrote. Now the price is 38. Bought back for 605 and then rewrote. For January 23, $35 strike, I got 405. Does that trade add up okay for your standards? Teacher, okay, Zach, you bought back for 605, sold then at 405, but you went from a strike of what was it, a 29 to a 35. So you went up $6 in strike, and it cost you $2. Good move. That's a very good move. I like it. Not a problem here at all. Okay, Flint, JR, Flint Creek, got my soap and glad Bertie recommended the cashmere. My wife likes her lavender too. Matthew, bought 100 shares. Matterport, looks like I will run tomorrow. It's going to run. Coyote, you're predicting, what is it, 0.5 for the December rate hike? I'm hearing half a point. That is that's what the smart money is betting on. Nick, Uncle Bruce, I wrote 1,300 SoFi. 21 April 23, $6 strikes for 77 each, 1,300 contracts. That's okay. So $77 times 1,300 times. How much money is that? $77 times 1,300. Quick That's a lot of stuff. It's 130,000 shares. Is that 100 grand? Is that? I think it is. I think that's 77,000 plus another 20 something. That's 97, 98 grand. Isn't that about what it is? That's bringing in some money. That's interesting. 13 on SoFi. So it's 530 on SoFi right now, up 32 cents. These are $6 strikes. So if the shares back off a little bit here, those calls will come down. He'll buy them back. Every penny they drop, Nick makes $1,300 profit. Every penny those contracts drop. Wow. You gotta love this, man. Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun? There it is. Coyote, Zach. Uncle Bruce drinking out of a mug with your Rugman art on it. Now that's awesome. Is this great or what? This Zach made this. Zach created this logo here, allowing us to use it here. And those of you out there would like to get one, go to the Redbubble store, pick one up. Cheers, everybody. Rugman to the rescue. Untamed Viking snagged a GameStop. $7.50 call for January 2024. I bought it for $15.65. And then I sold a $28 call for December for $267. And now I wait for Rugman to pull it out. How about that? So $1,500 purchase and a $267 right against it right away. So that's some nice money against that call. Brings that call price down to under $13. Nice going. $7.50 deep in the money. Way to go. Way to go. All right. $24.89, $24.90 on the GameStop shares, up 179. The Dow is up 1146. We have 28 minutes to go. S&P up 196. NASDAQ up 700 points, 716. Oil up 50 cents. That is what we got going on right now. JR, Pulse Guitar sent Uncle Bruce an email so we can connect. Can't wait to hear y'all shred. Never learned that skill myself, so I'm glad for the help. Nick, can we say CPI means conning people into buying their stuff? Zach, Coyote, I freaking love it, dude. Seeing that guy's face everywhere. I'm going to need a mug of my own. Dude, hello, everybody. I'd always heard the CPI was designed for manipulation. I know it doesn't include housing for a start. There you are, Coyote. Half a point in December, the market will go nuts. I am betting on it. Coyote, doing the math on that makes me physically sick, laughing out loud. Michael, 100 grand. Yeah, he brought in almost $100,000. Don Williams, somebody bought those. Somebody dropped 100 grand to buy that position. Think about both sides of this trade. Somebody paid $100,000 in dollars to buy those calls, and somebody sold them. That's the other side of this market. Ron Williams, even if this was the beginning of the turnaround, there is no way one can trust or gamble that it is. Bruce, you are spot on, and we should all play it close to the vest. Be very careful. Be safe. Susan, I wrote 15 SoFi May 23 covered calls at 90 cents. Did I go out far enough in expiry? Again, I'm not sure which call you wrote. Did you write sixes for May 2023? There's nothing wrong with this trade. In effect, let's see how it plays out. The stock's 532. You're 68 cents out of the money. And now we'll see how the stock trades the next few days. Coyote, $100,100. There you go. Michael, how long does it take to fill 1,300 contracts? 110 takes a little bit. I can't imagine 1,300. Zach, thanks, Bruce. It was from 32 strike to 35 for the Bank of America, but 205 plus 405 equals 610, less 605 equals 5 cents as well, adding 3 in strike. Interesting trade there. Susan shops about, number 89, thumbs ups. Thank you, Nick. If I have it my way, I'll be increasing the position on SoFi to 200,000. Wall Street has to help me for that to help them know. Zach, Nick, you're going to have to file with the SEC at this rate. Coyote, Ron Williams, agreed. JR, hey all, I constructed a 90-10 stink bid calculator for the deep in the money calls we write. Helps to know where to set a bid. I'll post a Discord if anyone is interested. Susan Bruce, yes, 6 on SoFi. I wrote $6 calls. Very good. Very good. JR, what happens to Nick with partial fills? Nothing. He just, he gets partial fills. The order is in, and if he gets taken out, eventually he's fully sold out. Great. Same on the other side when he wants to buy them back. JR, oops, buy, not right. There you go. On the buy, not the right. Well, when he wants to buy them back, he'll put in a bid, and if he puts in a stink bid and calls come to him, he'll buy them up. Vivash, number 90 on the thumbs up meter, Bruce. I decided to do something that I know you do not. Or what should I say? Encourage. You don't encourage this. I bought multiple puts for December the 16th on SQ, Rivian, W. Now I'm waiting to see what happens. Well, I hope you make money. That's what I'm hoping. Mando, number 94 on the thumbs up, buddy. You're coming into 100 thumbs ups here. Deep value. What's the highest point gained on the Dow that we can have in one day? Limitless. Mando, number 94 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, everybody, for helping us out here. We are now at 96 thumbs ups. We need 4 more for triple digits, 100. We're always shooting for 100 or more thumbs ups for the afternoon show, and you guys come through for me time after time after time. Thank you so very much. Now, a number of you have probably noticed in your email, you've received an email from yours truly. Those of you who are here for the live class for lesson number 14, I have now sent you your edited version of lesson 14. I've got about another 10 or so to go, so just hang in there until after the show. I'll get the other 10 out. Those of you who were not able to join us for lesson number 14 this past Saturday, number 14 is now up and available on the website for stockmarketswithbruce.ca. Just head over to this website right here, and you can acquire lesson number 14 now, and you can watch it as many times as you like. It's been edited from about 2 hours and 53 minutes to 2 hours and 3 minutes or something like that. So my editor did a hell of a job there. Whenever you want to get your hands on it, just head on over to the website and you can acquire it there. The classes are all there now. All 14 classes are available. They're $150 each, including number 14. There you go, kids. If you want to get your hands on one, great stuff. If there's some of you out there who are having problem with the website, or you would rather send me a $150 donation, US dollar donation, you can do that through this link here, the PayPal link you see going across, which is down below in the links. You have to send me a private email, though, and say, Bruce, I just sent you a $150 donation. Would you please send me the link to class number 14? I can get it to you that way as well. So whichever way works best for you will set you up. All right, guys? Thank you for your support, and I think you'll get a lot of value out of class number 14. Fantastic. Has the Dow ever gained more than 2,000 points in one day? I don't know off the top of my head. Beach Boy Heikel, Bruce, the GameStop February's I rolled yesterday into January, 2250s and 2350s and 22 are in the money. Should I roll or should I wait? I could bring a bit more money in, but got to go to March. Your thoughts, Zen Master? Right now, probably not. I think right now you want to just sort of sit around. Let's see what this stock really does here. We're 24.59 up $1.48. We're nice. We're higher, but a $2 dip from here is a nothing burger. We could be at 22.50 in no time. So I wouldn't rush into it. We got to 25.70 this morning, and we're at 24.60. Like we're still $1 behind the high of the day here. We just haven't had the recovery. So I'm kind of thinking, sit back and let's see, 24.59. I wouldn't be chasing it right now. Sit tight, my friend, and let's see how these contracts and the stock plays out. The Dow, of course, has had a barn burner of a day. We're up 1,100 points with 20 minutes to go. What will be tomorrow's reaction and to this overreaction? We'll find out. 3.4% gain on the Dow, 6.8 on NASDAQ, a little much in one day. We'll see how much it gives back and go from there. Michael Bobby Atkinson, 3/24/2020. We went up 2,100 points in one day. Beach Boy, the non-lamp moves around, laughing out loud. Mirko, Beach Boy, there is no lamp. Mirko not moving either. Deuce Caboose, Deuce was having a great day and then got a nail in his tire. Oh, come on, man. Michael, tread and not sidewall, I hope at least. That way it's repairable. 24.54 on GameStop. We'll watch these. Of course, as we always do. Tesla at 188, Apple at 145.35, SoFi 532, HPQ 29.16. We got Amazon at 96.38. Home Depot up 23, Cisco up 155, Pfizer up 72, Netflix holding a $19 gain, Apple up 339, Microsoft is up $16. Vanek Vector's up 19, Adobe up 29, Goldman up 16, Google up $6. Boeing today up 9.13, Moderna up 5.31, Meta up $10, ME up 45 cents to 316. Rocket Lab 538, still up 64, but nowhere near 571 anymore. Matterport 299.5, up 37. ATIP is up about a half a penny now. Smart Rent is up 23 cents. Spire up 21 cents to 145. Sextera up 38 to 248. So the SPACs are all up today to a degree. The market is up, heavily at 1,100. Good day. We'll see if this continues on. Let's see. Is averaging up on cover calls usually a good move, or is it unnecessary in most trades and something you keep the total toolbox for niche trades? It's okay. There's nothing wrong with doing these trades. You dip your toe in, you write a few more, and you're averaging up. And then when it comes off, boom, you buy them back for a nice profit. It's okay. Adam. Got nothing wrong with this strategy if you want to play it. Mirko, so a great day turned into a great and lucky day. Even better, says Mirko. Beach Boy, practicing arms crossed yoga then. That's what I'm working on. Mike Deuce Caboose, I dented my rim hub and destroyed a tire a couple weeks ago. Rim can't be repaired. Bobby, Uncle Bruce, Roland Stock X. I don't know what that means. Coyote, I think it depends on the contract. How happy you are with the strike date, the price you got, and everything else. Zach, Deuce Caboose, that sucks, man. Hope it's a cheap fix, stink fix, if you will. So, there are guys who can repair rims, unless it's really bad. But you got to go with what you got to go. Where are we at now? We're up 11.58 with 17 minutes to go. S&P up 197 and NASDAQ up 721. That's where we're at. Oil up 44 cents right here, right now. And we'll just see how things work out. GameStop, $24.63, $24.72, in that neighborhood right now. Volume on GameStop today has been 5.5 million. Pre-split, divide that by 4, 1.4 something million shares. Not a heavy day. So these prices are unsustainable. We can't keep this volume with that. Can't keep these prices with that light volume. It's not going to fly. Long term, no way. Let's see. Luckily, I have a summer and winter set, so I put on the winters. Alberto, Uncle, so I had 6 Teslas at 185. I bought back 4. I rolled into a higher premium. With the premium, I did the same to the last 2 with a 2004 strike. I believe I might have this. Okay. I'm a little confused on that last comment, but Tesla now 189.09, up 11.50, and rolled into a higher premium. Oh, got it. Okay. Let's keep going to maybe a $200 strike. Maybe that's what you did. David, hey, Uncle Bruce, I wanted to let you know Interactive Brokers approved a new account to write under in my LLC name with poor man covered calls. TD Ameritrade didn't let me due to less than 15 grand liquidity. Good progress for the day. Right on, Dave. And the thing is, with the trading you're going to do, you're going to be up over 15,000 anyway. So there you go. Deuce, Mike, I'm sure it'll buff out right there. Michael is laughing. Alberto, $200 strikes, not 204s. Got it. Okay. Right on, pal. Gotcha. Bobby, rolling a contract you wrote for more money on the same expiry date, same strike, that's is okay, or do you always need to increase time? Usually you've got to increase time to get more money, which is no big deal. Susan shops about 11.8. I wrote one SoFi call, May 2023, 6 at 77. This morning, it did my first ever roll. I bought back at 90 cents, wrote a new one, same strike, June 2023, 90. So I didn't lose any money. Then I wrote more and other something else. And then Coyote rolled a GameStop. Rolled a GameStop 23.75. I wrote for 3.75. I bought it back for 4.60. Then I wrote a $25 for 5.15. So I upped my strike $1.25, and I brought in $55 more to add to my original 3.75. Giddy up. There you go. That gives you a 4.30 all-in cost with now a $25 strike. There you go. You're richer. You're just richer. Stock is 24.74. Nice going. Michael, Bobby, only way to make more money on that would be to lower the strike on the same expiry. Alberto, Coyote's killing it. Coyote, unless you can really take advantage of the bid-ask spread, I have done it before where I've made money or broke even on the same date while raising my strike. Mostly comes down to timing it and open interest. That's true too. Yeah, that is true. There's nothing wrong with buying back a call, even if you have to pay more for it than you got for it, but then you move forward a month or so, a couple of weeks, a month, 2 months, and you bring in a bunch more cash and you up your strike price. That is a win-win in my opinion. That is a huge win right there. I love it. It really improves the chances of you making some nice money on those calls. No doubt about it. You cannot lose on your right, says Coyote. Alberto, I agree. Zach, Coyote, you earned the giddy up from Bruce. That's a double gold star right there. Bobby, example, I wrote for 1, the stock goes up. I buy back at 2, rewrite or R2. I'm not sure what Bobby just said there, but it sounds good. Yeah, made my day, says Coyote. Matthew, I could see Matterport around 377. Coyote, Alberto, thanks, man. Deuce Caboose, let's go, Matterport. Yes, please, Matterport, go to the moon. Take it much, 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 much higher. 301 right now, up 31 cents. Go back to $37. I'd have a whole bunch of happy people here. Mirko, Netflix at 274.60. Time to short again. It's time to short it. It's too high. It can't justify these prices. Well, 274.33 up 19.67. A little bit of a run there, isn't it? Kind of much, kind of a bit much in one day. We're up to 12 minutes to go now for our session. We're up 1,140 on the Dow. 200 on S&P, and we're up 726 on NASDAQ. The markets are holding firm. They don't want to give up any ground, but we'll see what this is like tomorrow coming into this weekend. Now, Coyote, Mirko, join Nick and I in the metaverse short. There you go. We shall see, kids. We shall see how this works. Unbelievable. Fun times. Tesla 189.65. Apple 145.52. GameStop 24.68. SoFi 534. HPQ 29.20, up $1.40. Those deep in the money HPQ calls. You guys are getting richer there. I know a bunch of you were buying these when the stock was down in the mid 20s or lower. Pretty sure you were down there. This has had an interesting recovery. We were at 24.96, 24.69 just in early October 11, 24.7. We're up almost $5 on these shares. There's got to be people here sitting on some nice profits on deep in the money calls. Just roll forward your contracts. Enjoy the ride. Lovely. Okay. Time is flying, says Coyote. Alberto, Coyote, can you please have a conversation with the Rugman? Susan shops about other accounts. I wrote 15 SoFi calls from my joint account and 10 calls on my Roth and 10 calls on Dear Husband Roth, all May 2023, $6, strike at 90. Now I'm just folding my arms. Let's see how these go, because they're out of the money. They're going to expire worthless unless the stock does something, and she can always do rollovers. You got to love this. Mirko Agoti will do if Netflix comes back. My average is 273. Smile. And Nick, the key to shorting is never be afraid of the run. One bad news, and the stock drops in a straight line. Mirko, $20 up today was too tempting. Coyote Alberto, I keep calling, but he won't answer. I believe he may be picking up his shag rug cape from the cleaners. He told me something big was coming up and wanted to look his best. This is Rugman. There you go. DH Alberto, Rugman is still recruiting his victims. Bobby, if I write a contract at $1, next day the stock goes up, is it okay to buy the contract back at a higher cost, say $2, and then write the same strike and expiry date at $2? No, that's not a good idea. No, you just if you're going to buy it back, you're going to write in a deeper, further out time frame for the same strike price and bring in more money. You can always do that. In the event, we're up 1160 on the Dow, 202 on S&P, Nasdaq 736 higher. We got 9 minutes to go. Mirko, I don't blame you there. That is enticing. Let's see. Spicy, I'm late, but I'm number 114 on the thumbs ups. It's a wash sale, says Coyote. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce just sent the remainder payment for a one-on-one. Ho, 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 we're set, buddy. We are set. If anybody's interested in a one-on-one this weekend, do let me know. Sunday, I have openings. Just tell me if you're available, and we'll set you up for a one-on-one. Alberto, Bobby hit him with a stinky sell at 3. Coyote, Spicy Android, Deuce Caboose. But I don't know what this means. Pulse, JR, did you see my last message in the chat? There you go. All right, we're holding 189 on Tesla, 145.90 on Apple, GameStop 24.72, 24.74 right now, SoFi 534, HPQ 29.21, and Amazon is 96.20, up $10. We're into the last 8 minutes of trading, holding an 1,180 point gain on the Dow right now, 3.6%. The Nasdaq is up 7.07. Coinbase conducts additional layoffs that will affect about 60 employees. Coinbase, a darling of Wall Street last year on an IPO, stock is getting crushed out there. Let's see. Ron Williams saying Susan shops about. Likewise, good move. Wish us both luck here. 24.76, 24.79. Rugman to the rescue. Welcome one and all. Yoink Man is here. Oh, it tastes so good coming from a Rugman cup. Wonderful stuff. Well, see how this market closes in 7 minutes. What a day today. What a week this week. 600 point drop yesterday. 1190 gain today. Whoa. Keep in mind, we're only up about 500 points from yesterday, the day before yesterday. That's all this is. It's a move. Yeah, it's a move up, but we'll see about that. Alberto, I can't wait for my mug. Can you expedite this? I'm sure it's on its way. Stand by. Yoink Man to his family. Deuce, put that Rugman cup away. Give me a good day, damn it. There you go. 1,200 point gain on the Dow now. GameStop 24.81 to 24.84 at the moment. 533 on SoFi. Giddy up, kids. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. See how this market works itself out overall. So much fun today. So much fun today, for sure. Got a lot to follow here as we continue on. Let's take a look at some other stuff here. There we go. And here we are on interest rates. The U.S. 10-year is at 3.82 right now. That is lower, and the UK rate went down from 3.50 to 3.29. Currency-wise, the pound or the euro is up 1.8 cents. The pound is up 3.5 cents today. So Americans are getting hit overseas today. The European markets had a nice close today, up 1 to 3% across the board. Oil up 44 cents here at 86.27, with the Dow ahead about 11.99 right now, 11.79, with 4 minutes to go is where we're at now. GameStop, $24.75 at the moment, and Tesla is at 190.03 today. 190.03. That's where we're at now on this market. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you. DQ, what did I miss? All my shorts are still up. Stark Sisters, I love days like these. Last two, buy back yesterday, sell again today. Oh, I love this. Let the market tell me what to do. I buy them back when they go down. I write higher strikes when they go up. I buy them back when they go down. I high strike. I'm easy going, everyone says around here. You just tell me what you want, market. We'll go with you. Easy peasy. Thank you, those of you hitting the thumbs up button. 120 thumbs ups have come in. Thank you to Zach mentioning here. Special bulletin came across from Zach. Best year and a half of school I've ever had. Thanks, Bruce, and all the Bagel family. Zach has been a member for 18 months of this channel. Thank you, Zach, for being part of this gang. I love it when you guys put those big, bold announcements up to let us know how long you've been a member of the channel. It just shows the world there have been members here for quite some time, and bringing in money from this market, just bringing in money in a bear market. You got to love it. Why not? People are changing their lives around here. Susan is saying, question for Nick. Why did you go with the SoFi April 2023 for 77 and not go to May for the more 90 premium? I'm trying to learn from you, by the way. DQ, heck, even SoFi has stayed flat. It says DQ. SoFi 533 right now, up 35. The high of the day today for SoFi, 544. We hit that at 10 in the morning this morning. We haven't been back there since. We've tried, but we haven't made it. 67 million. Very good volume today. Not incredibly heavy, but very good. 100 million or more is heavy for SoFi, but 534. GameStop 24.72 with 2 minutes to go. 24.69 now on GameStop. $24.69. The Dow holding 1163 at the moment. S&P up 204. NASDAQ 745. Salesforce Apple shares gains leading the Dow up today. Let's see. Elon Musk to the Twitter staff that's left. There will be difficult times ahead, so get back to the office. How many people want to work for this guy? Think about it. You're now working for a guy in a private company. What is your upside? You have no stock options. You have no way of getting massive bonuses. Why not leave this guy's company and join a company that's public, or be your own consultant at home and not go to that office? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We'll see what's going on here. Anyway, Matthew, have a great day. Bruce, we'll see you tomorrow. DQ, such a long way to go for the roast. So worth it. We're 1 minute away from shutting down for the day. Let's see. What else? Thank you, everybody. Nick, I am fully loaded on Meta and Snow short. If it gives out $2 tomorrow, I'll be very happy. Do you think, Bruce, it'll drop tomorrow after going back up so much today? I say yes. I think you're right, too, Deuce. My first thought was to take a nap. Michael, Deuce Caboose, Shrooms, DQ, enjoy the quiet for sure. Deuce Caboose saying to Michael, my wife and kid are in the big city for the next 2 nights. I can do anything I want for 2 days. It's been a year since this has happened. I'm freaking out. What do I do? I'm all alone. Mirko, okay, I'll be quiet. Deuce, scared of drugs. Don't want to do that. Zach, take a nap for the win. There you go. Rest up. 2 o'clock. We're done. The day is done. We're finished. It's all over. SoFi 534. GameStop 2474. Final trades. Alberto maximizing profits. Thanks, Uncle. Let's hope for a drop. I like to tip. Oh, I love it when you tip. I love that. Making money. Should be a fun time tomorrow. Who wants to be long going into the weekend? I don't know. Fun times. DQ, the bells have been rung. Deuce caboose. Come on, Matterport. That's right. Matterport reports after the bell now. What a wacky day, says Coyote. We'll find out what Matterport has to say. Let me pump it in here. MTTR closed at 303 today, sitting at 309 in the aftermarket. No, Larry. He said he'd be back for the afternoon. Maybe he's talking to Joe about how great things are going. Zach is clapping. Splair, cheers to you all. Deuce Caboose. I can tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not exercising. Coyote, that's got to be some profit taking tomorrow. DQ. Oh, the Secret Service got Larry, maybe, or he joined them. Bobby, I guess I'm listening to the rollover class tonight. I'm listening to the local rollover class, thinking I'm not buying back correctly. Zach, he's explaining options to Uncle Joe and telling him how it's working out. Michael, tomorrow's red starts now. Bobby, or rolling upwards. There you go, folks. Fun times. 301 on Matterport. We're going to find out how Matterport does here. Let's see. Shortly, they will release their results. I'm going to find out just what Matterport is going to say to the world. MTTR. I'm going to find out over here. There we are. 301 last trade on 17,400 in the aftermarket. Earnings announcement coming after the close for Matterport. We're waiting for that result. The final tally for the Dow today, a gain of 1198. And we've had our best jump on the S&P 500 in 2 years after the lighter than expected inflation report. Well, we'll find out, kids, how this all comes out tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday. We'll see how this plays for us. Should be fun times. Oh my gosh, fun time. 301 and 295 on Matterport at the moment on 17,000. Waiting on Matterport's report. Waiting for that to come out. Let's go here. Crudman versus Rugman. Susan Shop's about these May 23 SoFi calls I wrote won't get exercised till May. Am I thinking right? In theory, yes, but in reality, no. They could be exercised at any time. But in reality, you've written $6 calls. As long as the stock is staying under 6, you're not getting exercised. So they would have to break the $6 barrier before you're even in a position to worry about being exercised. And of course, between now and $6 a share, you can always take a look at rollovers to 7s or 8s further out, June, July, August, September, whatever. Lots of opportunities here on that. Let's see. Matterport's still 291 at the moment. Let's see. Thanks for waiting, Matterport. Earnings much appreciated. DQ just loves the 273 emails he's getting from Fidelity every evening. Deuce, my daughter usually grabs my beer. Guess I'll have to walk to the fridge. Oh, no. Waiting on Matterport to see what is going to be said here. We'll find out. The final trade on GameStop was $24.79. We'll see what we get with the Matterport results. $294 last trade that I've seen on MSNBC. And we'll find out what they have to say. MTTR. Matterport. Okay, there we go. I'm getting a quote up here on Matterport. There it is. 290 down 13 cents on 47,000. There we go. And waiting to see if an announcement has come out yet. They're going to announce results sometime in probably the next few minutes. We'll find out what the markets are saying. 294 on CNBC, 291 now on CNBC, 290 on Market Watch. Okay. And what else? Let's see. Yeah, Susan. And Nick is saying to Susan, yes, you are right. Could have written that, but it's okay because all I'm looking for is pennies because each penny gives me 1,300. I know I plan to hold for a long time. If I can make a quick 10 grand, I'm going to take it. Credit Savage, Uncle Bruce sold 50 SoFi, $10 January 24 covered calls on a pop. I got 70 for them. And I used a bit of dried powder to buy 200 GameStop at $24. Placed my stink bid in for a $25 January 23 at $5, and it triggered. I love this game. I made $1,000, Uncle B. I made $1,000. Giddy up, giddy up. Nice going. Nice job, everybody. Matterport 309 up 6 on CNBC now. 309, 312 on Matterport on CNBC. 312 on the aftermarket on Matterport. 314 now over on CNBC. I'm showing a 314 trade on Matterport. 309 now on Market Watch, 315 on CNBC. Let's see. Matterport is higher. Okay. There she goes, says Richard. 318 on Matterport. Over on CNBC, we're climbing up 15 cents now. 318, 311 on Market Watch. And Bobby says, see it now. 328 is now what I see, even higher than what Bobby is saying. 328 on Matterport. There must be news coming out. Still haven't seen the announcement. Waiting to see what's being said on Matterport. 331 up 28 cents on Matterport on CNBC. 314 on over on Market Watch right now. 327 to 315 are the bid asks. We've got CNBC showing a volume now of 92,000 with a 318 last trade. We got a 315 last trade on Market Watch with 53,000 volume. Back up to 320 now on Matterport. CNBC waiting for announcements. Carl Icahn says he still thinks we're in a bear market despite Thursday's rally. I have to agree with that. 100,000 traded on Matterport now. And Bobby said, I saw it at 333. Deuce Caboose. Yes, go damn it. It was like $40 6 months ago. Let's go. Splair. Looks like I can swim this month through a good amount of dough here. 328 on Matterport. 318 between the two is what we're getting at it. I'm going to karate kick Icon, says Deuce Caboose. Let's see how it goes. 325, 320, 325 markets now on Matterport, waiting for a press release from the company. Nothing yet showing. In case anyone sees it anywhere, do let me know. And let's go here. Let's see if I can find anything over here, or over here. Third quarter financials, 3 minutes ago. Here we go. Total revenue rose to a record 38 million above company guidance. Subscription revenue rose to a record 19 million above company guidance. Service revenue rose to 10 million, up 204% year over year. The GAAP three-quarter GAAP loss per share of 20 cents, non-GAAP loss per share 9 cents, exceeding company guidance. Balance sheet remains strong with 495 million in cash and investments. They are sitting on a ton of money, and their company is getting closer and closer to breaking even and making money. Total subscribers, 657, up 50%. 657,000 subscribers, up 50%. Spaces under management grew to 8.7 million, up 40% year over year. Total revenue, 38 million, up 37% year over year. Subscription revenue, 19 million, up 21% over the year. Service revenue up 204%, $10 million. Annualized recurring revenue, annualized exiting the third quarter was 76 million. Non-GAAP loss 9 cents a share. These guys are getting closer to making money. They're coming closer to going into profits. The revenue in millions, fourth quarter guidance, 39 to 41 million for the year. They're guiding 134 to 136 million dollars. They're looking at shares, losses per share between 9 and 11 cents for the fourth quarter. Interesting stuff. Let's go. They've got a lot of stuff talking about here. They're going to have a conference call shortly. The stock is 344 on CNBC now, 331 on MarketWatch. So your Matterport shares are climbing in price here, folks. 345 on CNBC, up 42 cents now in the aftermarket. We had a 40-cent gain during the day, 40-cent gain in the aftermarket, 343 on your Matterport, everyone. There you go. Getting better all the time. Okay, nice. It'll be interesting to see what price targets get done here going forward. 346 now on CNBC, 344 on MarketWatch. 235,000 showing traded on after hours. 344, 238,000 traded now after hours. Going higher. How about that, guys? Looking good. Looking good. We like it. Like it. Great Friday head, says Blair. Giddy up, man. Giddy up. About time. Just let this thing run to $10, $20. Let's go. Why not? Giddy up, baby. 495 million cash on hand. $500 million in cash is what Matterport's position is. Kind of let that sink in a little bit. Matterport, their total market cap, 859 million, $500 million, 500 million that is cash. Yeah, this is a winner. This is a winner, and the stock is far too low considering its growth curve going forward. It's huge growth curve. They're going to do really well. Anyway, there you have it. Okay, that is the latest over there. We're at 341 on 256,000 shares on the Matterport. Folks, there you go. I am done for the night. I am pooped. Thank you all for joining me today for both of these shows. Thank you for the 130 thumbs ups today for this show. Appreciate that. Nick, I loaded up 1,000 each in my 3 IRA accounts so I can write options tomorrow. Matterport, that is, says Nick, rock and roll, buddy, rock and roll. 340, 344, whatever it is. Nice. Join me tomorrow morning. First thing, option expiry day tomorrow. Oh, what a day we are going to have. Let's see how this market wants to react with all this craziness tomorrow. That should be fun. We'll stay on top of that. Everybody, thank you all so much for joining us today. Let's have some fun tomorrow and see if we've got some writing or buying or rewriting or rolling over to do. We're going to be busy, I think. Flint Creek, thank you. Good night to you. Splair, thanks for the show, Uncle Bruce. Have a great night. Alberto, Flint, I was a vanilla candle smelling Latino today for you. Yeah, I love it. Thank you all so much. Have a pleasant evening. We'll see you tomorrow, first thing in the morning. Let's make some money tomorrow. Okay, guys, take care. Bye for now. Look at this comment here. Chris Evans, I'm going to be trading from the Waldorf Astoria, Beverly Hills, folks. Thanks to covered calls and Hilton honors points. Out-of-pocket expense, probably $1,000 in 5 days. I made that today selling covered calls. Yay! Way to go, Credit Savage. Kent, thank you. Thank you, Kent. Nick, just to mention, they come out and say, oops, the CPI was for last year. Credit Savage, thank you, Uncle Bruce. Flint, Alberto, I'm loving this. DQ, thanks, Uncle Bruce. Good night. Richard, neat. There you go, right there. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow morning. Goodbye.